What will your life be like in 5 years, 10 years, and for some of us, 20, even 30 years from now? Can you ever imagine a time you wouldn't want to pursue your interest? Look at your calendar and see it filled with fun, meaningful, and interesting activities? Or know that what you do makes a difference? Would there ever be a time you wouldn't want to be surrounded by familiar faces and living in a community you know well? Why would you give up any of these just because you're getting older? Our society has a stereotype about aging, that somehow we are all destined to live isolated, passive lives in skilled nursing facilities, as if growing older is a condition to be denied and fought against. But today, North Shore older adults want to be active, social, independent, continuous learners, contributing members of society. In 2008, a number of Evanston residents came together to create a support system that would allow them to stay in their homes, maintain rich social lives, and continue to impact their community. They founded North Shore Village, now called WiseUp, Aging with Attitude.
We began with an information session at the library. We got together and expected we'd have maybe 30 people, optimistically, but it ended up over 100. Libby Hill and Harriet Friedlander had the initial idea, but now we knew that we were on to something. We all knew that. A real need wasn't being fulfilled. At that meeting, many people volunteered, so we started organizing meetings in Libby's house and called them Libby's Porch Meetings. Finally, in 2010, we incorporated, and we haven't looked back since. Our village keeps growing.
10,000 people in the U.S. turn 65 every day, and half of those over 85 are living alone. As we grow older, the social fabric of our lives can begin to weaken and fray. We aren't socializing with people at our workplaces. We are no longer meeting other adults through our children, and longtime friends retire and move away.
One of the things the village does is help to fill the gap for people who no longer have work networks but still want social connection. All of our members are dynamic adults. They still value their friendships and have so much to give. Why should we give up our independence or feel a burden to our families?
Our organization offers a grassroots solution to a challenge that is not going away. It works because members are reconstituting the very social fabric of the North Shore for older adults. We represent a return to front porch society where neighbors know each other and look out for one another.
We moved from New Jersey a few years ago, and which we had lived in New Jersey for 40 years. And leaving our friends was hard, but we were coming to something new and exciting with our daughter and her family and the granddaughter.
Most of us came from hardworking families where we worked a lot of years for a company, may or may not have got a pension, but we had limited resources in retirement. So we were very interested in living in our own home and independent rather than going to something more expensive and supported living.
We joined the village fairly soon after we came here, and it pulled us out to get us right involved with people and out to dinners and events that we had.
We can get up when we want, we can eat when we want, we can go to Florida when we want. Just leave the keys in the front door.
So we came to volunteer at the village through a class project at IIT. It was a design research project, and we were prepared to ask questions on how we could help older people remain independent with the struggles that we assumed that they were having. But as soon as we met these individuals, we very quickly realized that they wanted to work with us so they could help others. So we were talking with professors, scientists, business owners, people who had been working with nonprofits for a lifetime and who still were on boards in many cases practicing those professions. We had the privilege of working with these highly capable people.
Some months ago, I saw a posting on the village website requesting volunteers for a Northwestern a conversation exchange program with foreign students. I contacted them and was assigned a postdoctoral student from Beijing University named Min Wu. Our first meeting was to be about an hour. We met for 2.5 hours and just seemed to bond. I've been seeing and talking with her regularly. Her parents had come in on a 6-month travel visa and had to leave in August. Before they left, they took me to dinner, gave me gifts, and said how wonderful the program was. Even though I have severe macular degeneration, being part of North Shore Village has helped me so much and not limited me in the ways it could.
In 2019, North Shore Village changed its name to WiseUp, Aging with Attitude, to reflect a desire to be an organization that doesn't accept the limitations often applied to older adults. Rather, we are an organization of older adults aging with purpose, social engagement, and a positive attitude. What kind of society do we want to be? We are a community that takes care of each other, that is grateful for all the support older adults have shown their community, and now we want to support them so they can continue to thrive. Rather than a shrinking social network as one gets older, we are making it possible for people's friendships to expand and deepen. Plus, we are paying it forward to the next generations. We are making it possible for our children to grow up in neighborhoods with people of every age group. What do you want your life to look like when you are older? You can be part of creating that life now. Be part of a growing national consensus that aging is positive and that together we can be vibrant and contributing throughout our entire lives.